31 seconds, and we're going for auto sequence start.
Sat Sri Akal ji, welcome to UK Bhangra Culture. My name is Sukhi, Bart, and of course you're watching Brit Asia TV. Sab to pehla ta ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਨੂੰ program ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, and here's what's coming up in today's show. Mr. Aman here. Sat Sri Akal, sir. Ki hal cha? You're looking well, yeah.
Students moving from India into.
Okay, let's talk about the most important part of this program, and obviously that's your shout-outs, because that's what I do love, the interaction between you and the program. So we really love to hear from you. But as well as the shout-outs being sent into the Brit Asia TV, also I've got some shout-outs from my Facebook as well. Whoa, it's pumping, so do look me up and give me your shout-outs there as well. But it's nice if you send them into the program, which is culture@britasia.tv. Send them through there, then at least they're filtered properly. But like Yasveen, thank you very much for your lovely shout-out. You said just asking if you could shout out to all Bedford, who are always watching UK Bhangra Culture as well as Brit Asia TV. Also, just congratulations to Mandeep and Praveen on their wedding. Best of luck for the future. Keep on going. We're loving UK Bhangra Culture. So, सारे ही Bedford वाले नु तो अनुसार ने बड़ी प्यार परी मोहब्बत परी सत श्री अकाल, and good luck to Mandeep and Praveen. Hopefully you have a wonderful life, and as I always say, it's a compromise. एक दूजे दे नाल प्यार मोहब्बत दे नाल रहना. जे एक बोलदा दूजा चुप कर जाओ. That's what my mom says anyway. Every time me and my wife have a fight, but these things happen. Hey, Next one, I've got Karen Desi. Karen, thank you very much for your lovely shout-out. You said, hi, love the H. Tommy on the show. You should have him again. He's so fit. Thank you, but I think I'm fitter. But that's obviously, it's your opinion. So fit, love him. And when is he going to come back on the show? And when he's going to come back to Cov for schools and stuff? That's interesting, actually, because he's doing a lot of stuff with young children as well. So I'm sure we'll keep you posted, or have a look at his website. I'm sure he'll let you know as well. The next one is I've seen every interview since Malkeet Singh all the way to H. Tammi. I've been waiting for years for a platform like Brit Asia and proper pakka banda like you. Thank you very much. Anyway, just wanted to say it's been 5 years today since the Surjit Bindrakia ji's death. He's my all-time favorite artist. Just wondering if you could just mention it on your next show. Just a little shout out to the greatest voice you believe that ever came out of Punjab. Maybe as a tribute to Surjit Bindrakia, you could translate one of his songs. And you've given me a couple of songs. Mundri Nishani Rakhi Samke, Ithe Meri Nath Dig Pai, Gabru, Galab Varga, and some of the other ones you said. Obviously, people are aware of Yar Bolda and Dupatta. But Surjit Bindrakia is the two of my favorite songs of Surjit Bindrakia, because you're right, he's just a phenomenal voice. A lot of people might have heard this. Luk javo tario, mere sajjana milan sanu auna hai. I absolutely love that track. And also, Mithe Geeta Vangu Mithe Mere Mitra, Mitha Geet Koi Sana. That's also wicked. And it says, then it goes on to say, Geet hove samundaran di chag varga, hove ja Punjabiyan di pag varga. I might translate that a little bit a little later on, and obviously with my guest I'll hook up with him as well and see what he thinks as well. Also, a big shout out to everybody on my Facebook. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Vikas Londonwala. Thank you very much for putting me right on my GT road, but I've already done that. Diljit Singh Sethi, thank you, Babit. Wada bahut dhanyawad. Manj Riot, thank you very much. Aman Kaur, thank you very much, my little sister. Jay Singh Sohal, wada bhi bahut dhanyawad. Jazz Singh and Bal from London and Charanjit Bahara. Thank you so much. But the most important thing I really like when you send me your shout-outs, wherever they are, you always say Sukhi Paji. And you know that Paji word is just food for my soul. That's a couple of the shout-outs, but I might pick up some other shout-outs as well. Now, let's have a look at the video. Here's Mr. Angrez Ali and Aman Hair with Chak De Fatte.
बड़ी बड़ी है टहनी ਜੱਟਾਂ ਦੀ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਦਿਨੇ ਦਿਖਾ ਦੂੰਗਾ ਤਾਰੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਾਣ ਬੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਜੋ ਮੁੱਢਾ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਖੜੇ
Okay, you know, fatte chak de fatte, what matters, you know, nikki gal idhar ya, Punjabiyan di gal ya, mafia, sab kuch, but a great video actually, and it's really nice to know that Angrez Ali and Aman here are getting together. But before I talk to my guest, let's check out the charts. Here's the top 10. Here's the first 5. Here's from 10 to 6. Okay, welcome back. This is a point I really relish, and we've had so many requests to get this wonderful young man on the show. And you know, this is not my program, this is not our program, it's ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੀ program ਹੈ. So ਜੋ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਅਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ. And I know I go into my Punjabi, but there's lots of viewers out there who are not Punjabi, so I do apologize for that. But maybe we could get some subtitles running at the bottom. Anyway, let's go over to my guest, the gorgeous, the wonderful, and what I really like about him is he's so desi. Mr. Aman here. Sat Sri Akal, Aman sir.
ठीक ठाक
Ki hal chal?
बहुत बढ़िया
You're looking well, yaar.
Thanks bro.
Even in this cold weather as well. You're looking all tanned and everything. India ne किधर जाके आया?
India नहीं जाके आया, Australia जाया मैं.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
क्या बात है? You globe trotting now.
Yeah,
You?
trying to. Yeah.
What's Australia? Actually, I've never been to Australia. What's it like?
Brilliant. It was really good. I did 4 shows over there. Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney and Adelaide.
Okay.
And they all went really well, and you know, अपने पंजाबी उत्ते बैठे you know, enjoy कर रहे हैं.
क्या बात है? मैं तेनू गल दसदा ऑस्ट्रेलिया दी. मैं अपने घर वाले ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਕਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਦੇਖ ਵੀ you know every time I look out the window ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੀਂਹ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ my little son goes dad you know it's raining again ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਧਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਯਾਰ ਤੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਹਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੀਬੀ ਪਾਪੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਯਾਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨਾ and I thought my wife would go ਚਲੋ ਬੋਡੀ ਬੈਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਚਲੀਏ she goes oh Australia's a good place
अच्छा
मैं क्या मैं पिछे ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ
दूर
but they do have lots of ਗੰਨੇ in Australia ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਖੂਹ ਤੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਉਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ
yeah farming ਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ like Canada you know and America you know obviously ਜਿੱਥੇ ਗਰਮੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਪਣੇ farming ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਾਫੀ ਆ but a lot of students gone there education wise you know it's really good मतलब
but it's a long flight though
oh it's a mission from here.
It's a bit of a mission. What kind of response did you get? I mean, is it mainly Punjabis you played to there? Or?
Yeah, it was mainly Punjabi people, but it was all club nights. And, you know, I was a bit worried about club nights thinking, you know, in Australia, you know, but because there is so many, you know, students moving from India into Australia, you know, the response was really good. you know, I wasn't expecting that, you know, much. But chalo, apne gaane jaande si mada mota so, and you know, met a lot of different people, and you know, a lot of networking with other people, so it was really good.
I think that's a good thing about his apne Punjabi. This is jithe bhi marji chal jao. Duniya de jede bhi marji konne chal jao. You'll always find.
Nale pyar bahut karde, you know, jithe bhi jaye bada maan karde si, so you know, it's really good.
I think the Punjabi, well, the whole Asian hospitality thing, I think. It's really good. I think it's something that we all should be proud of. Because Punjabi di kahavat ke dushman bhi ghar aa jave, unnu bhi cha pilani chahiye. So I think that's really wonderful. Aman, hugely successful, obviously Australia, Canada, koi kite nahi. Tell us, kade socha si ke the Aman hair name would be so huge?
Kade bhi nahi socha si. You know, shuru to, you know, obviously I've played instruments from a small age. My dad, another group, siga Amar group.
I want to talk about that. Hold that thought.
And you know, ona karke, you know, I started, you know, I was just always interested in. Ona da show hona, main naal tor pana, you know, udde haath idhar mari jana keyboard te, jo bhi, you know, jithe marji. I would always, फिर अपने Bhangra team हुंदी सी, Amar group दी Bhangra team भी हुंदी सी.
Right.
So you know, Lal Singh Patti ji हुनी, tool master साडे नाल रहे. So ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਤੁਰਿਆ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਵਰਦੀ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਖੜਾ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ, you know, like that, but it was always interest ਮੈਨੂੰ ਰਹਿਣਾ. So you know, that's how it really started, like getting into it.
Okay, you bought the Aman group. I was going to bring it a bit later on, but I think one of the greatest albums of all time, if I had to name the top 10 Bhangra albums, you know, Aman group, Bhangra Beat. You know, it would definitely be there. I mean, you know, your dad was involved in that. Did you ever have anything to do with the making of that album?
No, I don't know how old I was then. You know, I was little, but you know, that was their first album. And you know, I think they did it in London. I've forgotten the music director's name, but you know, and then they did the whole side of the B-side, Boliyan, with Lal Singh Patti ji, and you know, it was amazing. You know, like the way he recorded it as well, the way they told he recorded it, it was just live. You know, like he was doing Boliyan every week on stage. He did the recording like that, and you know, whoever's obviously heard that tape, you know, they know about it.
That's what I'm going to move on to next. I mean, would you ever think of, because I think that that album or that tape would go down like a fire on, you know, with the sarona tel or with paraffin or something like that. Because I still think that is just a phenomenal. Would you ever think of resurrecting that tape?
Yeah, I would love to, you know, especially obviously because it's been my dad's group, and all the guys, like uncles in the group, are like very close to that, you know, it's that kind of family kind of group. It wasn't like, you know, like different band members, session players or anything. It was just, you know, 5 guys who's, you know, got together, you know, working class, and made a band, and, you know, all of a sudden they're doing shows and doing this, made albums, and, you know, it was great times as well. You know, I was only probably, say, 13 or 14 when like started actually going with the band. You know, I'll be playing drums, or, you know, and just going into everything. But the whole experience of that band thing, you know, of getting there, setting up, you know, आपे speaker setup करने, आपे तारा पानी, आपे सारा, because you know, although it down does.
You have to be a bijli wala as well as musician.
Everything, you know, and you know, obviously it's totally changed now. But you know, बाकी jire matlab the people coming to the wedding, you know, the people who are booking, you know, their mentality of they were inna pyar karde si, you know, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਬੈਠੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਾਓ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਫੇਰ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਿਓ program, ਫੇਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ break ਕਰਿਓ, ਫੇਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ, you know, it was so different to obviously now, but you know, the time was, you know, and they were really, really good times. Whoever's been in that kind of time, they know that, you know, those were.
And I think jadan de vich rach gayi jani ki jehdi ਗੱਲ ne, and then you moved on from there. Okay, I'm in conversation with the one and only Mr. Aman here. We're going to take a short break, and after that I'm going to be talking to, you know, about his life and where he's going and where he's coming from, and that Gabbija as well. Back after this.